Hey guys, we got our matchup today against San Antonio Spurs, and of course Anthony Davis now at power forward because we want him to just man the center, because JaVale McGee will be our last line of defense over at the paint, and Anthony Davis wants to be more of like Kevin Garnett position where he just barks out some orders and plays some very solid defense, because he doesn't, right now at this point in his career, he doesn't have the meat, just the pure meat to come in and defend some of the bigger power forwards. For example, we got the big fundamental over here at the Spurs, which I don't believe Anthony Davis can defend properly if Tim Duncan just spots him up at the paint. With that being said, we also put Eric Gordon at the point guard because we don't have any better options. We don't want to start Austin Rivers because at this point in his career he's still young. He's a rookie and he's going to make rookie mistakes. So we'll just start Eric Gordon at the point guard. Hopefully it's a good experiment and works out well. And of course that's JaVale McGee. 2.2 blocks, just a beast at the block. And let's just get this game started with Terrence Williams, who's our starting small forward. We're not sure if he's going to be our small forward going forward. Yeah, funny I know, but the thing is, Terrence Williams is one of those guys who can simply, look at that, just as I was saying, he can just throw it down. We're starting off this game with a highlight reel of Terrence Williams. And just this player over here, Terrence Williams, showing off what he can do. He likes to handle the ball out. He's more of a LeBron James type of player. He's going to pass the ball. Look at that, Anthony Davis, just beast against Duncan. Showing Duncan who's the boss and who's the new sheriff in town. Just Anthony Davis smacking the paint. But the Spurs are a pretty strong group. They can run double team here. Tim Duncan. And look at that defense by JaVale McGee. Not exactly a block, but definitely stops him from getting two easy points right there. And our defense is just absolutely crippling right here. We're up by 9. No, we're up by 1 here, but we get up by 9 later on in the quarter. And Chase Budinger reverse layup, just like Michael Jordan. Just takes that layup, he goes reverse. Anthony Davis again with those patented post moves. Hook shot, unstoppable. It just goes beast mode over there. And Parker just takes us back. But no, we take the steal right there. Easy steal, threw it too far. Eric Gordon just takes to drive it in. Williams, layup, it's good. You know, I can't find it really hard to do these live commentary. No matter what kind of highlight clips I have, it's pretty tough doing it compared to doing it live, because doing it recorded feels pretty odd. I mean, I don't get to do it play by play. I have to look at the clips. It's pretty odd. It's a new experience though. If you hear that buzzing sound at the back, that probably is the fans of my MacBook. I can't do anything about that, and it's frustrating because when you can't do anything about something, you can't really work around it no matter how hard you work. It sucks. The thing is, I'm flat out broke, so I can't do anything about my crap book, so I'm sorry guys. It's just gonna have to stay right there. Look at that layup, nice layup there by Kawhi Leonard. And who says the Spurs can't be flashy? They just proved they can be flashy occasionally. They're more of the fundamental type. And Austin Rivers, boom, just drops it down there. Goes beast mode, just drops it down there. Of course, you gotta go that for the highlight reel. Boom. Austin Rivers only got one shot going this whole game, and let me tell you, that's the only shot he got going. So that just proves to me that he can't probably start, and we'll have to look for a new point guard. That's been a whole problem for us. This is the halftime report showing there. Terrence Williams, 7 points, 2 assists, working well, and we're still leading by 2 points at the half. Let's just listen to the halftime report here.
Presented by Sprint.
For the Hornets at New Orleans Arena, they got a tight one going on against San Antonio. The NBA pecking order still being determined. They're looking to get over 500 and to stay there. Terrence Williams with a big contribution. He's got 7 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And for San Antonio, they're looking good in their own right. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. Kawhi Leonard with some valuable contributions. Also getting into the mix, Stack Jack. And a look now at some games that have yet to tip off. It's the Mavericks against the Jazz in Utah. Some teams in the West.
We'll just skip that. They're just talking about some games you don't care about really. And as they said, Stack Jack's just doing some beast work there, especially from 3. And Tony Parker starts it off with a jump shot, leaning forward a little bit here, but none the matter, he still makes it. Eric Gordon just looking for a shot here, can't find it really. He's still trying to run around. And pick and roll here. Eric Gordon drives it in, passes to Blatch, and no good, still misses the shot. That's one of those things that we can't do for some reason. Blatch can't hit those inside shots. I don't know why. Just doesn't work. Passes it to Nick Young. Layup. Fouled. And if you might have seen, if your eyes are pretty sharp, you might have seen that Manu Ginobili was actually falling down on the other side. He was on the floor. Apparently he's okay, so that's a bit of a bummer for us. Of course, in real life, Ginobili is a great guy, but in the game, you gotta get as much advantage as you can. Now let's get on to the next one. Eric Gordon tries to drive it in. Reverse layup, Michael Jordan style again. And yeah, we keep getting those Michael Jordan style layup for some reason. We'll take it anyway, those reverse layups are awesome. And now they cut the lead down to 1 point. But Nick Young is a beast in this game. We'll take it back. Nick Young, 3-point shot, knocks it down, and that's an A+ for some reason. I don't know, fadeaways usually shouldn't be A+. And you know, Terrence Williams didn't even get an A+ later on when he attempts a 3-point shot, but for some reason, Nick Young gets all those shots to go in, just making some crazy shots, and that's how we got the lead back. And Davis, the bro just makes it. Awesome shot. He's raising the bro here, just took that layup. Now the Spurs will try to come back for a run. We're only down by 4. Pass it to Tim Duncan. We let that go for some reason. We didn't get any interior defense going there. Now, they're trying to come back here. It's a 5-point game. They're taking a timeout. Still very much in the air. Still a minute left. The Spurs are a very good group of guys. They're very clutch. They can do anything. But look at that. Chase Budinger with the fast hands. Take the ball back. And now it's out of bounds on their side. We take the ball back, of course. We have the possession of the ball on Eric Gordon. Well, that got cut, so look at that, Tony Parker just trying to go for a 2-point shot. Jumper's no good, loose ball foul, and that's it pretty much. 5-point game. We've got this under wraps. Eric Gordon just showing off his lift. Kickball violation for some reason. Gets off of his foot, but we still keep the ball. Eric Gordon.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Just watch this, Eric Gordon. Some flashy moves there, passes to Anthony Davis, of course. Beast mode. Throws it up, doesn't go in. You know what? He just strips them off. Just strips them. Like a stripper, just strips them off the ball. Of course, JaVale McGee comes back in because he's a beast at rebounds. You know, those rebounds go for it. Terrence Williams for 3. No good. For some reason he can't sink. Only Nick Young sinks our 3s and Eric Gordon. There are only 2 guys who can shoot our 3s. And now it's pretty much over. 15 seconds left. 6-point game. You know what? Ginobili still wants to show some moves. He got the moves like Jagger and just drills that in. And you know, we're just garbage time here, just running around. Eric Gordon will just drain 2 of those free throws. 6-point game here. You know, it's over. 5-point game. It's going to be a 6-point game soon with Eric Gordon making that one last free throw attempt. Knocks it down. And it's a Friday over here, and the other side of the world must know it's a Saturday. Cut that. And Young just wants to show off some moves, makes that happen. As I said, it was a Friday over there, probably in the other side of the world. It's Saturday here. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Certainly, I'm having a decent weekend. You know, not really much to do in the weekends. But Nick Young, beast, player of the game. Jordan Brand, player of the game. 23 points, if I recall correctly. Just such a beast, making those 3-point shots. And we're going to be calling Nick Young the beast now because he's just a beast. And that word will be repeated over and over because he just makes those crazy 3-point shots that brought us back into the game. 23 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Not very good teammate otherwise, just a spot-up shooter. That's all he's good for. Let's just check some of the stats here. And I'm a bit disappointed Eric Gordon as a point guard. Look at those 4 turnovers, not very good. Assist 5, so he can at least pass the ball. But long term, we're definitely going to need to get a better point guard. I'm looking for Ricky Rubio. That's the guy I want. I want the Spanish Unicorn on this team, on this young team. We're definitely going to gamble on him. We're going to trade some pieces. On the next video, we're going to try to get Ricky Rubio, and we're going to do our best to get him as our point guard. Anthony Davis, not disappointed in him. 5 rebounds, 8 points, and very efficient from the field goal. From looking at this field goal percentage, so it's pretty good power forward. So definitely that secures the spot. JaVale McGee also. Wow, JaVale McGee's just a boss at rebounds. Definitely gets a few block shots there as well with a very consistent. Hopefully we see that consistency going forward. Stephen Jackson, 12 points. He's just been the guy who's been the go-to guy for them. He can definitely score. Tim Duncan, well, we got Anthony Davis over here, and he's not going to go so far with Anthony Davis. And you know what? Hit that subscribe button for more 2K13. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.